What you see is what you get.
WFNG.
Fly nerds. You see it and say it. Yeah, you see black excellence and intelligence we now combine. Fly nerds on the verge of connecting the minds. North, south, east, west over digital lines. Catalogs of the culture inside. Seen it with our own eyes. We done been through the trends and phases. The names and the legacy, the changing faces. We can't talk shop, only dealing the truth. You tuning in to the Fly Nerd Group, so let the peoples in. Yeah.
WFNG.
FNG.
Fly Nerd Radio.
Yeah, so let the people in.
WFNG. Fly Nerd Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, you are now in tune to Fly Nerd Group FNG Toybox opening ceremony event. I am your lovely host, Cosmo Galactus. I am the toy photographer. You can catch me at Troubleshooters85 in FlynerdGallery. You can check me out, check out some of my work. You can also follow us at Fly Nerd Group on IG, Facebook, all of the above. You know, follow us, support and share. Check out our podcast on YouTube and WFNG Fly Nerd Radio on all streaming platforms for your podcast listening pleasures. So right now we're doing a toy box opening. This is the second one I'm doing of this installation. The first one was from the same brand of Jada Toys from the Street Fighter 2 Final Challenger collection. This is Dhalsim. I did M. Bison in the previous video, but this is Dhalsim right here, man. And this is pretty dope, man. So I can't wait to get this started and check out what this figure has to offer. So first you get the front right here. Pretty dope work. Get the side panel artwork, origins and things of that nature. Then you get the back, and you get the photo of the figure, and you get the lineup of the other rest of the figures that they're working on. I stated before, I have this Evil Raul is available. It's the SDCC Evil Raul edition. This was dropped last year. This year they're doing Angry Ken. Angry Ken. Angry Ken, he's going to be, I think, the SDC pre-order edition right here. So this is the back. You go to the side, you get another side panel right here. Pretty fresh work. Then back to the front. You get here, which is nothing. In the back that has labeling, information, warnings, and stuff like that. So let's go ahead. Let's give it an open and see what's the contents inside. So, I said in the other video, I do like the background art that you can pull out and use sometimes for posing and things of that nature of the figure. It's not that big, so to speak, so you could get a full scale, like something like this background per se, but it's still something cool that you could do a quick shot with and just to have reminiscent if you just into the posing them into his, his element from Street Fighter. So pretty cool packaging. I definitely like it. And this does come out. This could come out, but I won't do it on camera. So boom to that. Let's look at the contents. And here we are. We have a couple of hands, two open hands. You see he have an extra head scope and some stretchy arms and legs. So let's see how this all works. I'm going to take it out the packaging, and then we can get into more details of the accessories. So chill out. So here he is out the package. I really like it. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. I like the their little wristlet bands and stuff, and pretty dope, man. The earrings, pretty good detail, man. I like it. Stated before, Jada Toys is doing this Street Fighter line, so they will be making more and more figures. It seems like they're getting better and better each time they go at this, man. So this is cool. I really like it. So back to the accessories. You do get a hand. And yeah, these earrings is really good detail. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Pretty dope detail. Kind of like this a lot. These are the arms, and yes, they do bend. These are the stretchy arms. And they do bend. Boom, boom, boom. So you could do some tricky stuff with these. I like that. Kind of remind me of the Mr. Fantastic figure, you know. You have the stretchy limbs and stuff that you could do bendable things to. And that's pretty dope, man. So yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, this is Dhalsim regular right here. Pretty dope. I'm going to get into articulation and swapping arms and limbs and see how that all works. So stay tuned. So I wanted to make sure I did this properly. So when it comes to the arms, you see that right there, that spacing right there. It's cool. You could take these arms off. You could unsnap this arm and you see this peg right here, which is perfect. Just attach that like that. Really simple, easy work. As stated before, make sure when you plug this stuff in, it snaps and is attached. So there you go. Now you got the stretchy arms. Ooh, give me a pound, fool. Yeah, that's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. Then this could bend. You could do stretchy things with it. So this is pretty awesome. I like this. I like this. You could do some weird stuff, you know. Okay, another part of the accessory that came with this toy is a stand. Now, usually the stand is used for to hold up fireballs like a Raoul Hadouken or, you know, the Chun-Li fireball, things of that nature. But this stand holds up the stretchy limbs. So, you know, if you're doing an action shot or something like that, you want to do the kick, but you really ain't balanced the stand, you can put that stand up there and use that to hold up the toy and carry out the effect. Think about these stands though; they're clunky in the shot, so you got to use a lot of removal to get this stand out the shot. But if you can freak it right, it'd be pretty good. But for the most part of just posing in displays, it works. So boom, figure. Start with the head. Head goes up, head goes down, turns. Can you do a 360? Yeah, you can do a 360. So you're good with that. I like this chain piece too. You know, his skulls, not chain piece, but his skulls. All right. So arms, I already showed you how really articulate the arms can be with the stretchies, but this is the regular motion. So you get a full 360, full 360 on the hands. You get a bend. You got double jointed elbows, so you could do all the way full bend, all the way back. Shoulders, you do have butterfly joint, so it does go in and out. When it comes to the chest, crunch, go in and out, all the way up, all the way down. Swivels. You could do a 360. It's kind of tight though. I kind of don't want to do a 360, but you can do a 360 on here, which is nice. Legs, boom, boom, boom. See that? Down, get a full kick. Double jointed with the knees as well. And you can crunch that foot so you get out of that action right there. All the way back out. The foot, does it have a swivel? Yes, it does. Foot swivel, bendability. These are my big hands. Bendability, boom. And there, yeah. Pretty good stuff here. Pretty good stuff here. So let's see this leg. This is interesting. So I guess you will pull that out, the pop right there. Then you'll put this peg in the hole like so. Make sure the stuff is snapping. Here he is with his leg, man. Third leg Johnson, you know what I mean? But yeah, you can take these, swap them out. Now you got long legs. This looks so hilarious. This is so hilarious. Can he stand on these legs? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And I think with a little proper posing, he can stand on those. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. So he could kick you. He could kick. You could bend this too. Bend this all the way around. Oh, that fell out. So make sure you snap it in place, but it's cool if it comes out because it's soft. This is all soft plastic. So, you know, it's not doing any damage or anything like that. So, yeah, man. Hilarious work, man. This is really brilliant. I really like this figure. So, I'm going to go ahead and do some scaling. Let me see this other head. We can do a head swap for sure. They snap in when you place them in the piece. There go. Angry or in action Dhalsim right here. Pretty dope stuff, man. I really like this figure. So pretty cool figure. I really do like it. Automatically Fly Nerd certified. So I'm going to go ahead and get some other figures to scale so you guys can see how that works. Stay tuned. All right, so we're back, and here's some scaling that I promised you guys. We have some more Jada toy figures, Chun-Li, Fei Long, and Young Mega Man. Stated before in the previous videos, you know, I really like the Jada toy line because their scaling is very compatible with the Marvel Legends. And if you're familiar with the Marvel versus Capcom franchise, you know, you're getting these figures. That's the reason why I got these figures in the first place, so I could scale them, so I could do some more Marvel versus Capcom stuff. Speaking of which, Marvel versus Capcom 2 Fighting Collection will be released this year on PS5 at in the PC, I believe. If you're familiar with that game, man, they're going to have the other classic X-Men versus Street Fighter game titles on there as well. And it's pretty dope. So yeah, just kick in all that nostalgia, man. It's love to have these figures and to mix it up with these characters and stuff like that. So here you go. With say him down, say him down. Damn Bison. What else I got? I got a couple Raúls. Sit up here. Couple Raúls. All of these are Jada toys, by the way. So you can see their line. It's pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Like I said in the previous video, Storm Collectibles also make Street Fighters. So you always have that choice of getting Jada toys and Storm Collectibles. For example, this is Storm Collectible Balrog. And you see how he scale versus the rest. So pretty much, like I said, if you want to really compare them to a legend, you know what I mean? They are way more suitable. There go Cap right there. Take him away. Here go Wolverine, you know. So these will work, you know. Wolverine, Captain America was definitely in Marvel versus Capcom series, and they're popular characters. Why wouldn't they be? And this guy right here too, Spidey. Oh, he fell. So this is Mayfix Spider-Man, by the way. And he's probably not standing because I have the magnet feet on him. Here we go. Magnet feet. But yeah, that's the scaling right there. Oh, I know Spidey kind of off. But yeah, that's the scaling for the legends. And he pretty much, it works. It works. It works, man. I really like this figure. And like I was talking about this M. Bison right here. I like this M. Bison figure too. Boom, boom, boom. Got it going on. This is a wire cake. But anyway, I did a video for M. Bison, so you can check that out too. I like this figure. The only thing I have a problem with this figure is that it didn't come with a flame. It didn't come with a yoga fire or a yoga flame. And you know, if you know Dhalsim, that's his move right there. Yoga fire, yoga flame. You know, and I would appreciate it if a flame came with this. But I do have fire effects on my own, so I'll figure it out. But yeah, overall, I'm really digging this figure. I like the detail of it. I like the design. And just take me back to the Street Fighter. Dhalsim wasn't my favorite character to play on Street Fighter, but I seen people who could play with him. And I seen people slap. I mean, I seen people dog walk people with Dhalsim, championship style, like straight up. You don't want no problems with Dhalsim. You can't touch him. There's people you couldn't even touch them because these extendos, you know what I mean? He keep you in your place with these extendos, and you try to roll up, you're gonna get burned up with a yoke of flame or yoke of fire. So pretty much a very efficient player on the Street Fighter roster. He was there since day one. And finally, this is actually the first figure of Dhalsim. They never made a figure for Dhalsim. So this is actually the first time you see him in the action figure format, which is pretty dope. So yeah, I got this Jada Toys. Shout out to Jada Toys. Shout out to Big Bad Toy Store. You know what I mean? Shout out to all your other local toy shops. Shout out to Quake. Shout out to Kapow. Shout out to all the places that's going to be carrying these. So be on the lookout. And yeah, this is pretty dope. Shout out to Jada Toys once again. Shout out to Capcom. Shout out to Street Fighter Company in general. Shout out to PlayStation. Shout out to everybody. And shout out to you for tuning in to this Fly Nerd Group event. I'm glad you're taking your time to check this out with us. Glad you're here with us, man. Like I said at the top of the show, you could definitely check us out on all streaming podcasts platforms for WFNG Fly Nerd Radio. And you can also check us out on YouTube for our YouTube podcast show every other Comic Book Wednesday here on YouTube. Pretty dope stuff. And we got more things coming down the line. Of course, we are the Fly Nerd Group, so we stay the flyest and the nerdest at all costs, man. This is where the culture is free. And this is where you're going to get the real talk. So this is Fly Nerd Group. I am Cosmo Galactus, tuning out. Thank you once again. Go to Troubleshooters85 and Fly Nerd Gallery. Follow, share, support. Do what you think. Do your thing, man. Do your Fly Nerd thing, man. Just make sure you support the team, and it's all good. Have a good one. Peace.
What you see is what you get.
WFNG.
Fly nerds. You see it and say it. Yeah, you see black excellence and intelligence we now combine. Fly nerds on the verge of connecting the minds. North, south, east, west over digital lines. Catalogs of the culture inside. Seen it with our own eyes. We done been through the trends and phases. The names and the legacy, the changing faces. We can't talk shop, only dealing the truth. You tuning in to the Fly Nerd Group, so let the people's in. Yeah.
WFNG.
FNG.
Fly Nerd Radio.
Yeah, so let the people in.
WFNG. Fly Nerd Radio.